Gordon always pulled the big express. He was very proud of this, and he was the only engine strong enough to pull it properly. However, one of the engines who lived in the sheds with Edward and Gordon thought otherwise. Her name was Lucille, and after Gordon, she was the biggest engine in the shed. "I could manage the express easily," she would say to anyone who would listen. She had been borrowed by the railway, which made her crosser still. She was sure she was better than Gordon. One day, Lucille was waiting at the station when Gordon came steaming in with the express. "Right on time," said Gordon proudly. "Humph! I'd have been early," Lucille said rudely. "Pah! You're just jealous that I'm the grandest," replied Gordon. As if to make himself clear, he gave a sudden blast of his whistle. Poop, poop, poop. This made the porter jump, which caused him to fall over his luggage trolley. Boxes and bags went everywhere. Gordon felt rather silly, and Lucille just laughed. "So much for being grand," she said as she blew smoke at him. Gordon felt even sillier when the fat director came out of his office to see what had happened. He remained quiet for the rest of the day. Lucille, however, was far from quiet. She was feeling very puffed up. "They could get rid of that silly engine and keep me instead," she said. "I'm far grander and wiser too." "If you were wise, you wouldn't be so rude," said Edward. "Everyone makes mistakes now and then." "Not me," said Lucille, as she fell happily to sleep. She was even happier the next morning. Gordon was having trouble building up steam. His fire wouldn't burn properly. "You'll have to pull the express," said the driver to Lucille. "Of course," she said. "I'll do it, and I'll be early too." So she set off for the station. Soon the guard blew his whistle, and Lucille steamed quickly away. "Come on, come on, come on," she said to the coaches as she hurried away. This made the coaches bump about behind her. "Oh, oh, oh, oh," they said, but Lucille didn't notice. The train was heavy, but she was determined to pull it. Soon she was puffing through the countryside as quickly as she could. But try as she might, Lucille felt the weight of the train greatly. Her face slowly began to turn red. "Hurry, hurry, hurry," she panted, but she hardly had any breath to speak. Just then she saw Edward up ahead. She didn't want him to see her struggling, so as they got closer, she blew a loud whistle, trying to sound like Gordon. Beep, beep, poop, beep. The noise echoed everywhere. Edward was very surprised, but Lucille didn't notice. At last they arrived at the station. Lucille was very happy to stop and catch her breath. But they had not stopped long when suddenly 2 fire engines rattled past on the road. Lucille wondered what had happened, but she found out moments later. "All your whistling made the fire brigade think there was an emergency," said the station master crossly. "You've caused a great deal of disturbance." Lucille felt very silly. Her face went an even deeper shade of red. She puffed slowly away, as quietly as she could. Later that day, she met Gordon at the big station. Gordon was waiting to take the express back. "You know, the express is about speed, not sound," he laughed. "I'd have thought a wise engine would know the difference." Lucille said nothing. She was very cross and just sulked in silence. But I think she deserved the teasing. Don't you?